senior, 6 foot, 215-pound D tackle.
Nice play by Kaplanis. Looked like Weber had some room to run, but Kaplanis had nothing to do with it.
Got a yard. 2nd and 9 now. Murray in the backfield with Weber. Weber going to put the ball in the air for Clark. It's out there, and it's picked off. Intercepted by GlenOak's Cadron Saunders. Here we go with the Mount Hope Fence defensive replay.
Well, Dover's going for the deep ball to Dante Clark. Cadron Saunders plays back deep, plays like it's center field, goes up and makes the interception, and Saunders is having himself quite a game. 4 receptions, 154 yards, and a touchdown on offense. Now he comes up with that big interception for GlenOak, and that momentum completely turned around here in the second half.
Totally agree there, my friend.
Now we're talking about the exact opposites. Dover's only run 2 plays this quarter, and GlenOak's had the ball the whole quarter. Dover started with the ball at their own 10-yard line, so it's the exact opposite of what we said in the first half.
1st and 10 from the 42. Ball in the air. And it is caught. How about that catch by Tamarian Patterson? Are you kidding me?
Great play call here. You see the quarterback, he turns like he's going to throw a short pass or a screen pass. You see the receiver standing out there. Meanwhile, Patterson's running deep, and that's pretty good coverage by Dover out there. But what a catch by Patterson. And again, all the momentum on the side of GlenOak.
Put that one on the highlight reel as well.
Absolutely.
1st and 10 at the Dover 28. Give to Snell. And Dover stacks that one up nicely for no gain.
All of a sudden, you look at Hall's numbers. 10 of 13, 193 yards and a touchdown. Started off pretty rough with the 2 interceptions, but he's been on a roll.
The sophomore is growing up before our eyes.
Right in front of our eyes here tonight. Nice job by the interior Dover defense of stopping that inside counter play by GlenOak.
2nd and 10 at the Dover 28. Hall, he'll keep, gets past reveal, goes down, gets hit hard, and a penalty is going to come in. And that's going to be a personal foul penalty, I believe.
I think it might be maybe a targeting call. I don't know. Maybe because the quarterback Hall was sliding and the Dover defender still hit him. I don't know.
It's tough. It's always a tough play.
It's real tough. And I understand why they put these rules in place, but sometimes the people making the rules forget what it's like to be out there going at top speed. It's kind of hard to lay off sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes impossible too, but I think they're going to get Dover for the personal foul. I think GlenOak's going to have a 1st down inside the 10-yard line.
Just under 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what the officials have decided.
Personal foul, defense. The distance to go, 1st down.
Yep, that's going to be a 15-yarder. Off the distance. Personal foul penalty. That'll put the ball just inside the 10. How things have changed here at Crater Stadium.
My, oh my.
Snell straight ahead. And not much there. Good job by the interior of that Dover defense.
Yeah,
like Bonvecchio was in there.
The linebacker Bonvecchio was in there with a host of his friends. And GlenOak, they keep trying to establish that run. It's very important that they continue to do that, even though it seems like it's not working. But they're running play action, and the Dover defenders are biting on that. So you still have to try and establish that run in between the tackles, even though it seems like it's not really working here tonight.
2nd and goal from the 8. Coming up on 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Hall falls on it after not being able to handle the snap. Again, one of those unforced errors.
That's right. It's not a penalty. It's not a turnover, but it's a wasted down. And now you're looking at 3rd and goal from the 11 or 12 yard line, and those are 11 tough yards to get. But I'm sure Coach Dennison and his staff are going to try and maybe pick up half the yards here. They're probably going to roll their quarterback out to the right, sprint him out, and try and use 1/3 of the field and make a nice easy throw. Maybe pick up half the yards here.
3rd and goal at the 11. Hall to throw, ball in the air to the end zone, and it's incomplete. But we're going to get a penalty on Dover, I believe. Pass was intended for Cadron Saunders. He was covered there by Brody Hale, I believe.
Dover fans don't agree with that call.
Was it Hale or Canair? Not sure.
Looks like it's 5 Hale.
Okay.
So again, we're talking in opposites here. Now it's Dover with the penalties. So this is just a fade route to the back corner of the end zone. Hall putting it up for Caden Saunders, and that, the ball was out of the back of the end zone. It didn't look like Hale kind of grabbed him. It looked like it was probably interference, but that ball wasn't going to be caught. So GlenOak's now setting up 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal at about the 6-yard line.
Ball at the 6. Now the Golden Eagles will go with extra running backs. They give it to Snell. He's fighting for yardage. He is going to be knocked down. Got to the 3, but no closer. Now it's 4th down.
GlenOak's definitely going to go for it. I don't see him changing personnel. So GlenOak now going to the power I, 2 tight end. They're just running the power off there to the right. Bonvecchio and a host of McGarry and some others in there on the tackle. Now I see a change of personnel now for GlenOak. They're bringing in some receivers. So this is going to be a real interesting play call. Maybe they try to get Hall out on the edge again. Last time he was able to take off and run. So maybe a pass run option here for the GlenOak quarterback.
This could be like a drop back and then a keeper. A draw.
Could be.
And now we've got a timeout. Timeout taken by the Golden Eagles with 1:34 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Dover jumped out to a 14-0 lead. GlenOak scored 2nd quarter to get within a touchdown, then a 3rd quarter touchdown here, and we're tied with GlenOak knocking on the door again. Want to thank our good friends at Haas Body Shop. Does your car body have wrinkles? Want those wrinkles smoothed out? Well, you can call Haas Body Shop 330-343-1311. 330-343-1311. Haas Body Shop will make it look like new. Want to remind our fans here tonight, coming up at the end of our game, we have the Altman Hospital wrap-up show. We'll have all the final statistics for you and a recap of tonight's action. Plus, our Clars XL screen printing player of the game. We'll be announcing that. All right, time to bring you tonight's Simpson Heating and Cooling Cheer Cam. Dover cheerleaders leading the cheers on that Dover sideline here tonight. Opening night of the high school football season, thanks to Simpson Heating and Cooling.
We're 4th and goal from the 3 here. A minute 34 left. This is the biggest play so far. This is critical, huge play coming up here for both sides.
4th and goal at the 3. Crowd down below us getting loud. It's Hall rolling left, looking. Tosses it. It's caught. Touchdown. We have a flag on the play, however. Hold on.
Looks like they're going to get GlenOak on a hold.
That was a heck of a play by Hall.
Yeah, so GlenOak did kind of what we thought they were going to do. They ran motion to trips. They rolled the quarterback out. He had his man. I think it was the motion man, wide open in the flats early.
Chrissy.
Yeah, he got
that
yep, he was wide open in the flats. I think he got a little bit of pressure. We're going to take a look at, see, there's Chrissy in motion. You'll see he just runs right to the front corner of the end zone. He's open. You see the hold on Kyle Reveal. Whoever was blocking Kyle Reveal, but what talk about improvising there for Hall. That was a heck of a play he made, but all coming back because of the hold.
All right, field goal time. Joe Kelly. This is going to be a 29-yard attempt for the lead. It's low, it's away, no good. Kick is no good. And we remain tied at 14. Kelly comes off limping a bit. I think it was Clark who came in from that far side and may have disrupted things a bit.
Yeah, pretty good pressure there by Dover. I mean, that's you go back to the play before, you know, what should have been a touchdown, but there's very obvious holding. You know, sometimes you wonder, were they really holding? We had a nice play at the replay. Kyle Reveals coming down the line of scrimmage. The offensive lineman across from him, it was obviously holding him. So it was a good call by the officials, but just another penalty that's killed GlenOak here tonight. But like he said, I mean, it's a tie ball game, even despite the fact they have 2 turnovers and 14 penalties.
So the ball is set at the 20, 1st and 10 after the missed field goal attempt. GlenOak nearly jumped offside again. Looks like Weber may be changing the play. Weber down the middle, has a man wide open, that's Murray. Murray cuts it to the 30 and out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Dover gets a big play.
Momentum is a funny thing, Dave. We're going to watch the replay. I want you to see the left guard. Watch him pick up this blitz there by GlenOak. That looked like number 52. Braxton Dunaway for Dover. Cohen runs right down the middle, and quarterback Dieter Weber throws it right on the money. You talk about momentum. I mean, a minute ago we're talking about GlenOak taking a 21-14 lead, and now all of a sudden Dover has the ball, getting ready to score themselves.
We've got another encroachment penalty on that defensive front of GlenOak, so it costs them 5. So it's 1st and 5 now at the Golden Eagles 16.
Again, great pick up there by the Dover offensive line. The left guard Dunaway picking up that blitz. Number 1, Chrissy.
Murray to the left of Weber. Give to Murray. Oh, he is knocked down immediately. He'll lose a yard back to the 17.
That's Braden Saunders again.
Not fooled at all.
Not at all. He got inside the tackle for Dover. Made a nice hit on that play.
2nd and 6. Weber running. He's got real estate to the 5. Touchdown, Dover. He doesn't run a lot, but he can run if he wants to.
He sure can, and he really turned on the afterburners there. So he drops back to pass. He's getting some pressure from Saunders. Watch Dante Clark, I think, throws a little bit of interference here. Not much, but the rest of it is Dieter Weber. Once he decided to take off and run, he tucked that thing, and into the corner of the end zone he went, and now all of a sudden, Dover has the 1 touchdown lead.
Your Domino's big play replay gives the Tornadoes the lead. 33 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Noretto on to attempt the extra point. High snap. Clark, he's going to try to run. Makes a nice move. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. What a play.
That is unbelievable. Incredible play. It looked like half the GlenOak defense was there ready to make the tackle, and Clark kind of did a little dance there and put the ball up over his head. And
he like slithered his way through there, huh? Check this out.
Yeah, I just kind of want to watch it here. There's not much to say. Let's watch this move.
Look at that. There's 3 guys waiting on him.
Little sidestep.
Collision at the goal line. Powers his way in.
That Dante Clark, he's a good football player.
He sure is.
You can't teach that, Dave. That's something you can't coach size. You can't coach moves like that.
Dover's lead is up to 8 now. They break the tie. Half a minute to go here in the third quarter.
You just still can't get over the sequence of plays here. You know, the touchdown by GlenOak that was called back due to the holding penalty, the long pass to Murray, and then the run by Dieter Weber for the touchdown, and then the 2-point conversion, and the momentum has swung the other way.
Loretto drives that one. Caught at the 5. On the return out across the 30. Nice return there by Cadron Saunders, who's had a huge night for the Golden Eagles.
He sure has.
He's electric.
Yeah, and I think that might be Conair who made that tackle again on the special teams. Another nice hit, but yeah, you mentioned Saunders, 14. Cadron Saunders, 4 catches, 154 yards and a touchdown. Between him and Tamarian Patterson, those are the 2 guys that they're looking to get the ball to here tonight. We thought maybe it would be Chrissy, but it's the other 2 guys who've been getting most of the touches here for GlenOak.
Less than half a minute to go here in the third quarter. GlenOak down 8. They've got the football. Quick toss. Caught. Saunders quickly out close to the 40. Quarterback Jamel Hall limping. Looks like he's got a cramp as he limps over to the sideline.
That last defensive series after the long pass to Murray down the middle, I noticed a couple GlenOak players kind of bending down, touching their toes, kind of like the cramps were coming.
Yeah.
Nice tackle by Cohen Murray on that last play, by the way.
I've seen a couple of Dover players doing the same.
So it's starting to get to that time.
There's Snell Jr. He's going to be close. He's going to have the first down as he carries out to the 42.
Nice run there by Snell. That'll probably be the last play of the third quarter.
They stop the clock to mark the first down, and now they'll start it, and I'm sure GlenOak is going to let it run out. Hall is going to get attended to over there as he's bent over on that sideline. Get him some refreshment. That marks the end of the third quarter. Stick around. We've got a great one here. Wayne Garage Store scoreboard. Dover leads it over GlenOak 22-14 on Big Time Sports.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
Your building is more than a structure. It's your business. At Grandview Exterior Systems, we specialize in commercial roofing solutions that protect your investment and keep operations running smoothly. From repairs and maintenance to full replacements, our experienced team delivers safety, quality, and efficiency on every job. Serving Ohio and surrounding states since 2016. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
Located at 237 West Front Street, Dover, with a full-service bar. We offer carry-out, catering, and a dine-in area. We do take reservations Monday through Wednesday. It's the best for me and you, Sammy's Barbecue. Our barbecue is true barbecue. We smoke all of our own meats in-house with our homemade rubs and match it perfectly with our sweet barbecue sauce. Come and see us soon.
Mellow tones for Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance. Are you tired of all the lawn work you have to do? Let Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance do it for you. Just pick up the phone and call Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance. No job is too big or too small, and you'll have the best dressed lawn in your entire neighborhood. Make the call to Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance, 330-987-8144.
Back for the start of the fourth quarter. Dover leads it by 8 here on Big Time Sports. Glad you're with us. Opening weekend of high school football. Dave Sheets along with Greg Williams and Bob Allfalter on stats tonight. And our Big Time Sports crew. This is Snell Jr., and he's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Breaking through, number 81, Jackson Kreiner.
Great play by Jackson Kreiner. That's a big play, a 2-yard loss, making that tackle on Snell.
Here's a Mount Hope Fence defensive replay for you.
81 is the defensive end. He gets inside of the trap block. He's angling inside. That's tough on an offensive line sometimes to pick up those line stunts. He was angling towards the field, got inside the offensive tackle, and threw down Snell for the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 40. Hall tosses it out. Catch is made. Patterson. And Patterson works hard to get it out near the 47-yard line. So GlenOak is looking at a 3rd down and 5.
You know, you see a lot of these short passes, these little screens, and people might wonder, well, how come Dover doesn't move up their defensive backs? Or the opposite, how come GlenOak's not moving up their defensive backs? And once you do that, they fake the screen and they go deep. So you got to be real careful with what you're doing with your outside linebackers and your DBs.
Ball's at the 47. I think Dover, did they take a timeout? They're shuffling guys in here late. All right, we've got the GlenOak quarterback going over to the sideline apparently. It looks like he's been battling cramps.
Is he back out, or is that,
Nope.
that looks like it's Evan Chrissy at quarterback?
Yeah,
Yep.
Chrissy, number 1. Did play quarterback some last year for the Golden Eagles.
Everybody's ready to run the play, and the officials are all huddled up behind the play.
Right, yeah. The players are ready. Let's go.
They're ready.
Not sure what the discussion was there.
You know, a lot of times you go into a season with a very inexperienced or maybe not that good of a backup quarterback, but, you know, one benefit GlenOak has is their last year's starting quarterback is this year's backup quarterback.
Yeah, and you just wonder how many reps, though, that Chrissy's had at quarterback. Now a flag comes in.
It's on the sidelines, it looked like.
It is, yeah. It's going to be a flag on the GlenOak sideline.
Penalty number 16.
Oh.
Unless it's just going to be a warning, but it doesn't look like it's just a warning.
Coach Dennison has his hands on hips over there. I think he's waiting for one of the officials to come over and give him an explanation.
Yeah, he's about 6, 7, 8 yards out from the sidelines. The official was very, very adamant. I saw him throw the flag, and he turned right around and pointed. So somebody must have said something over on that GlenOak bench that they shouldn't have said.
That is a 15-yarder. Oh.
So you've lost your starting quarterback. You've gone now from 3rd and manageable to now 3rd and almost 20. It's GlenOak shooting themselves in the foot right now.
Yep. It is 3rd and 20 at the 32. Evan Chrissy is a 6-foot senior. He's going to keep. He'll take out close to the 40. Flag comes in behind the play.
It's going to be a hold against GlenOak. I would imagine Dover will just decline that penalty and have GlenOak punt the football.
Yeah. If it stands, you're looking at a 4th down and 14 without the penalty.
Suppose Dover could take the penalty and make it about 3rd and 30, but I think they're going to decline it.
Here comes the punt team for GlenOak. Clark is going to drop back for Dover. Under 11 minutes to go. Don't forget the Altman Hospital wrap-up show at the end of this one and our Clars XL screen printing player of the game. And now we've got a timeout. Timeout taken by Dover. Stops the clock. 10:41 to go. Pangrazio Pizza is one of our outstanding sponsors. Before or after the game, treat your family to the best in pizza or salad or pasta. It's real good eating. See you at Pangrazio Pizza in downtown Dover and Denison. Time now to bring you the Dover Dental Group Fan Cam and a great turnout tonight in that Dover student section. How about that?
We were talking a little earlier. We're thinking this is a pretty nice crowd overall. Opening night.
I agree.
A lot of fans travel down from the Canton area over there on the GlenOak side. You know, excited about this season. See what they can do. You look down in front of us here at the Dover side. It's pretty full here in front of us, and looks like, you know, half the students that go to Dover probably showed up here in the student section.
Yeah, I want to thank GlenOak.
Yeah, I was going to say, the Dover, whether they're in the band or cheerleaders or over there in the student section, a lot of student support here at Dover.
I want to thank the Dover Dental Group sponsoring our fan cam tonight and all season long. Tommy Strain to punt. He's had a couple of tough kicks so far tonight.
Yes, he has.
He struggled a bit. Let's see what happens on this one. 4th and 14. High snap. Strain, much better. High. Floater for Clark. Clark sits down, makes the catch at the 33, and a flag comes in.
That might be a fair catch infraction on Clark. He didn't get his hand up high enough. He kind of had it down low. You got to get it all the way up there. I think that's what they're going to call.
Yeah. Well, you never know what you're going to see the first week of the season.
Oh, that's right. Illegal fair catch. Haven't seen that one in
how
a
many
while.
How many times have you seen that in the last 2 years?
I'm going to say one time right now.
Right now, yeah.
I did see it. I think everybody saw it. Clark just kind of maybe put his hand maybe as high as his chest, and that was it. But, you know, he caught the ball and went straight down to the ground. So if you're going to fair catch it, you got to get up there nice and high.
I want to thank our Mitch Spinell, who's down on the sideline shooting some video and photos as well. You'll see those on the Big Time Sports website. That's Clark. He's got running room. All the way down inside the 40.
So you can't be mad at the young man for too long for making that little mistake, because as you can see, he's going to get that 5 yards back plus a whole lot more. Just another slip screen out here to Clark. Nice block on the outside by his receivers, and he gets down the sideline for a big gainer.
Yeah. Ball is marked just shy of the 35. First down, Dover. Coming up on 10 minutes to go in the game. Give off to, no, it's Weber going to keep. And Weber scoots out of bounds quickly down inside the 30. It was a nice fake. Fooled me.
Fooled me also. We saw quarterback Hall for GlenOak make the same read a little while ago and score a touchdown. Weber did the same thing. Rode his running back. I believe it was McGarry. Read that backside defensive end and kept it for a nice gainer, about 7 yards.
7 yards is right. 2nd and 3 from the 28. And that is Clark on the receiving end. Look out, Dante Clark is loose. He spins at the 10. Touchdown! Oh my!
Dante Clark is putting on the moves tonight in Dover.
Oh, here we go. Domino's big play replay, Greg. It's all yours.
Yeah, we've seen this play many times. Look at those linemen out throwing some interference. All those, watch this little spin move coming up right about there. Oh my gosh. And into the end zone he goes. Dante Clark having himself one heck of a night.
You're going to have to check his numbers for me.
Yeah, we've got Clark 6 receptions for 69 yards and a touchdown if they're updated.
Noretto, extra point try. Up over the band shell. And that makes it 29-14.
We've got Weber up to this point, 13 of 18, 197 yards and a touchdown with the 2 picks. Not much going on the ground tonight here for Dover. You take the first play out, and the ground game, it's struggled here tonight. But Dover's had a few guys catching the ball here tonight, most of them on that same play, that slip screen. Interesting, that time they ran it into the bench, the short side. Sometimes it's an easier throw. You get it to your receiver a little bit quicker, and getting the ball to Dante Clark quickly into space, I don't know if that's ever a bad thing. Actually, we just updated Dante Clark's numbers. We've got him 7 catches, 121 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice. Without doubt, he's been a big factor here tonight.
Yes, he has.
Both sides of the ball and on special teams.
No doubt about it. Certainly a candidate for our player of the game tonight.
Yes, sir. Noretto to kick. Bangs that one, line drive. Bounces off the return man. That is Tyler. Tyler knocked down across the 15-yard line. That's it.
Well, we've had momentum change about 3 or 4 times here tonight.
We sure have.
And just when you think one team is going to kind of push ahead, the other team makes a play, big play, scores a touchdown, a big long pass play, whatever it may be, and the momentum shifts quickly back the other way. So GlenOak, they were stuck in this position in the first half, and they threw a long touchdown pass to Saunders. Short pass, long run.
Jamel Hall back in at quarterback. Good to see that for the Golden Eagles. From the 17, this is Snell Jr. Crosses the 20, out close to the 23. Picks up about 6 on first down. 2nd down and 4. Clock now becoming a factor if you're GlenOak here, down 2 scores.
Seems like every time GlenOak runs that ball, you see some of the same guys for Dover getting off that pile, the 2 inside backers, Bonvecchio and McGarry, and the defensive end, Reveal. They're all over the place.
Yeah, I think Bonvecchio and McGarry are going to make quite the tandem this year defensively. Hall to throw, and it's incomplete. Kind of put that between Chrissy and Patterson. They're in no man's land. Hall is definitely struggling there with the leg injuries. The cramping, I guess, I would probably assume.
Yeah, I think you're right. And trying to roll him out, it's a little bit more difficult for him now than it was earlier in the game.
I think that's a little tougher deal right now for him. So it's 3rd down and 4 from the 23. Snell Jr. He's got the first down and more. Look at him breaking tackles. And he muscles his way up close to the 35.
Snell might be one of those backs that, as the game goes on, maybe he gets a little bit stronger. GlenOak going to the tight end side here. Both guards are pulling. Snell takes that ball and cuts it up inside, breaks a tackle, and look at that strength, power, picking up a big first down for GlenOak.
At the 34, 1st and 10, Golden Eagles, they keep the football. They've got some work to do, under 9 minutes left. Low snap. Hall picks it up, rips it down the field, and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Clark of Dover as he was all over Patterson of GlenOak. Clark actually was closer to the ball in the end.
Yes, he was. Nice job by Clark staying deep on that. Not being fooled by the route. Not much pressure by the Dover defense. They're only rushing 3 guys, though. They're kind of content with rushing 3 and dropping 8 back into coverage.
2nd and 10 at the 34. Snell Jr. runs into McGarry, spins out of his grasp, and moves the pile out near the 40. Generates a lot of power out of that 5'7", 185-pound frame.
That little extra push, 1 or 2 yards, it makes a difference. The difference between a third and 3 or 3rd and 4, it's a lot different play call than 3rd and 7.
We'll call it 3rd and 4 here, just across the 40. Snell again looking, fighting. He is very close to that first down marker. He had to get to the 44. He's right there. You know they'll go for it if they're short.
100%. Fun watching Coach Margletta down on the sidelines. Looks like he did 20 years ago down there. He's excited, and
it's going to be a first down.
Very animated down there, getting his defensive calls in. When you can bring somebody like that with all that experience on your staff, it allows Coach Reese to just be the head coach. There's a lot going on that sidelines, just kind of managing the game kind of stuff. So when you've got coordinators that you can trust, it makes life a lot easier for a head coach.
A new set of downs for the Golden Eagles at their own 44. Hall throws, and it's caught by Chrissy down near the 40-yard line. It's ruled a catch. First down, GlenOak.
Wow, that was a heck of a throw by Hall. You see Chrissy coming out of the backfield running a wheel route, and that's kind of a back shoulder right to the sideline. Nice pass by Hall. Nice catch by Chrissy.
First down and 10 now at the 41. Closing in on 7 minutes. Hall lets it fly as a man out there. It's caught inside the 10. That is Tamarian Patterson. Dennison Yard replay.
Wow. The sophomore player, look at him buying some time, sliding to his right. Patterson got behind the DB. It was the freshman, Herman, who was playing corner. He just didn't sag enough to get deeper than the deepest receiver, which was Patterson. Patterson makes a nice catch, and GlenOak on the move.
Brody Hale knocked him out of bounds. Hall rolling, throws. Incomplete. Flag comes in late behind the play. We're going to have another holding penalty against GlenOak.
21 Murray was looking back at the official as if he was getting held, and it was, you know, it's a holding penalty. The play was going off to the left. The quarterback was rolling to his left. This is all the way on the backside. It's just an unnecessary holding penalty. You know, sometimes up front there, you know, you didn't make your block. You're trying to protect your quarterback, and you reach out and you grab them, and but this is on the backside. It's just not necessary to do it.
Okay, it's now 1st and goal from the 18. GlenOak trying to get another score on the board. There's a quick pass and a catch inside the 10, down near the 8-yard line. That is Cadron Saunders. He's had a big night.
Yes, he has. That's going to be his 6th catch. He has nearing 170, 175 yards and a touchdown.
Wow.
He got a real nice block from Patterson, the other receiver out there. One of the Dover defenders looked like they could make a play for a tackle for a loss, but number 6 Patterson got just enough of the defender where Saunders could make that catch and turn it into a pretty good gain.
Both of these teams love the wide receiver screenplay
yes, they
tonight,
do.
don't they? Snell Jr., he is stacked up and pushed back on second down.
Reveal.
Going to give him a yard to the 7.
There's that guy again, Reveal,
Yeah.
making a stick in the hole.
Third down and goal. Ball at the 7. Meanwhile, that clock continues to run, under 6 minutes left. Altman Hospital wrap-up show at the end of tonight's game, and our player of the game brought to you by Clar's XL Screen Printing. Hall throws, caught, and trying to get away, but not able to do so is Patterson. He's going to lose a yard back to the 8.
That's another slip screen there. And that was the same exact play that Dover scored on their last possession to Dante Clark. They put twins into the short side of the field. I said, hey, it's to the short side of the field. Get it to your playmaker. Get it to him a little bit faster. Well, that's exactly what GlenOak tried, but Dover's defense rose to the occasion there and down the critical 4th and goal from the 8.
And GlenOak now is not only fighting Dover, they're fighting the clock.
That's right.
As we're under 5 minutes left. Man in motion is Chrissy. Hall looking, throws to the end zone. It is caught. Does he have it? No signal yet. I never saw a signal, did you?
I did not, but the band is playing.
Okay.
And the PA announcer over there, Jim Contini, is announcing touchdown. I didn't see the signal either.
I kept looking for any official over there. Here's the Domino's big play replay. Whether we saw it or not, it's a touchdown for GlenOak.
What a play by Hall. Looking. Finds, that's number 6, Patterson. What a catch.
What a catch. And what a tremendous effort there by Murray to try to knock it loose.
Yeah, Murray and Herman, and Patterson goes up and catches that ball and stays in bounds. We've seen some big-time plays tonight.
We have. Extra point try is up. It is good. 4:35 left. 29-21 on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. Timeout. Back with more on Big Time Sports.
Buying a home is more than a transaction. It's an investment in your future. At Willis Group Realty, we do things the right way, with honesty, professionalism, and your best interests first. We don't just help you buy, we help you understand what you're investing in. From homes to rentals, commercial property, or land, every decision matters. We even welcome future buyers. Find us online at willisgrouprealty.com. Real estate with your best interests first.
Putting community first since 1933. FNB Denison.
Imagine a neighbor that's always there for you. That's First National Bank of Denison. Every passing year, we support you at every stage of life, from purchasing your first home to sending your kids to college to planning for and enjoying your retirement. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
If you're looking for a great place to take your gang before or after the game, you gotta try the Yard in Denison. Treat your family to the very best in pizza or pasta or salad. It's delicious. So don't be shy, give the Denison Yard a try. Enjoy good food and good times at the Yard.
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuscInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations: New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Putting community first since 1933. FNB Denison.
Imagine a neighbor that's always there for you. That's First National Bank of Denison. Every passing year, we support you at every stage of life, from purchasing your first home to sending your kids to college to planning for and enjoying your retirement.
FNB
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
4:35 remaining. Dover leads it over GlenOak 29-21 on the Wayne Garage Store scoreboard. What an opener to our 2026 high school football season here on Big Time Sports. Greg, do you look for an onside kick here?
Well, Dover has their hands team. You see Dante Clark and Cohen Murray, and you see all these receivers and running backs. They're up there close. GlenOak has all their timeouts left. They don't have to kick an onside kick. I think they're probably going to kick it deep.
Taking it to 15. That is Herman. And Herman crosses the 25 out near the 30. So here we go. 4:29 left. Greg mentioned GlenOak does have all 3 timeouts. Dover has 2.
One of the things Dave and I talk about up here in the booth as we're getting ready here is we would like to see a good game. Every week we would like to see a really good game. And I'll tell you what, this has been a really great game. I mean, a lot of big plays, and this has been a fun one to start the season.
Yeah, it sure has. Credit to both these teams, coaching staffs, trainers.
Yeah, for sure. They're going to be busy in the morning, no doubt about it.
At the 29, 1st and 10. Let's see how conservative Dover is here as well, as Weber's going to keep. He's going to have open field. Weber is loose down the sideline and runs out of bounds near the 15.
Right on cue, there's another big play, and that's again, it's going to be Weber here with the Denison yard replay. So he's going to stick that ball in there to Murray. I think this was a called keep. So he kept that ball going off a right tackle, but cuts it all the way back across to the near sideline and all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
If you're GlenOak, that may have been the backbreaker. Hand off Murray. Not much there as he is shoved back. He's going to lose a yard back to the 15.
Nice play by Chrissy. Seems like every time we say, well, it looks like Dover's going to stretch it out. Well, it looks like GlenOak, is taking a momentum, and they're going to take the lead. And you have the big play by Weber. Now you have a tackle for a loss. So you don't know what's going to happen in the last 4 minutes here of this game.
Yeah. One thing I do know is that clock is running. And GlenOak is going to have to strategically use their timeouts here, because Dover obviously is going to use as much clock as they can. Play clock's down to 4. Weber dumps it off. Clark inside the 10. Clark to the 5, and he's cut down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. Down near the 1.
Denison yard replay. Dante Clark is the receiver off to the left side. He's running a shallow cross. We've seen this a couple of times. Again, Clark is just running flat down about 3 yards across from the line of scrimmage. The idea is to get him the ball while he's on the move. He catches it, turns it up, and inside the 5-yard line he goes.
1st and goal at the 1. Coming up on 3 minutes left. Power I. That is Murray, and Murray scoots in. Flag on the play. Let's see what the call is.
Looks like it's on GlenOak.
Face mask, maybe?
That's
inadvertent.
I think that's what the call is. Dover's going to either decline the penalty, or this might be a situation where they can take that penalty on the kickoff.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Coach Reese
going to bring in Noretto here. Yeah, it was a face mask call.
Looked like Coach Reese was maybe upset about something, but I'm sure he'll take the touchdown. And Dieter Weber on the ground now, 9 carries for 59 yards. Here's the replay, big play replay, Domino's Pizza. So this is just the diesel package, third back through. That's Cohen Murray plowing his way through for the 5th Dover touchdown of the night.
Noretto's extra point is good. And that makes it 36 to 20. With 2:59 to go in the game. Altman Hospital wrap-up show coming up at the end of this one. Along with our player of the game, brought to you by Clar's XL Screen Printing. I don't know about you, but it's going to be a difficult call to come up with one guy, one young man from either one of these teams.
Yeah, we definitely have to have a discussion here when the game is over, and a lot of deserving players out there to win this award tonight for sure.
We may have to refer to our statistician, Bob Allfalter, to break a tie. Maybe.
I think that might be a wise decision.
I don't know how wise it will be.
He sure does a great job getting us these stats, though.
Sure
They're live stats. We've got some big numbers here. Dante Clark, 8 receptions, 143 yards, and a touchdown. And we've got some big numbers on the GlenOak side. The young quarterback is almost at 300 yards passing tonight, 294 we have him for.
Unreal.
Yeah, Saunders with 171 yards receiving and the touchdown, and Patterson having a big night also. So a lot of big numbers out there.
Noretto bangs it deep. While we have a moment, I want to thank Miller Clothing and Shoes. From suits to work boots, you got to try Miller Clothing and Shoes. Marty Miller will make you the best dressed guy in town. In downtown New Philadelphia, it's Miller Clothing and Shoes. Do we have total offense? Do we have that somewhere?
Dover has 338 yards right now, and GlenOak has almost 450 total yards. Which is amazing considering how they started off. The problem is they have so many penalty yards. They have 120 penalty yards that they've had to go backwards. So, they're going backwards to go forward. So,
Yep. 1st and 10 at the 20. Just under 3 to go. Give to Snell. Left side. Look at him go. Clark's giving chase. Dives and trips him up inside the 20. How about that tackle by Clark?
Unbelievable hustle there by Clark. And I mean, we're going to watch the replay here. GlenOak has been running this play. Both guards are pulling left, and Snell is just finding a crease. All of a sudden, he didn't have anything going for maybe about 3 quarters or so. Now all of a sudden, Snell has 27 carries, 160 yards tonight.
Unreal. Are you indeed entertained?
I am entertained.
Ball to the end zone, and it's broken up. Nearly a catch by Saunders. Coverage over there by Brody Hale, who gets up a little slow.
A couple of comments here. Number one, that tackle by Clark might be something that saves the game. He could have given up and just let Snell score, but full out sprint. He was able to trip Snell up there at the end. We'll kind of see what happens. But the other thing is, I think these two teams are very capable of winning a lot of games this year. There's a lot of talent on this field.
We have seen a lot of big plays tonight. Hall to throw, dumps it off to the 10, inside the 10, and fighting for extra yardage. That That was number 33, Anthony Kaplanis. We've talked about Kaplanis a lot on defense.
First catch of the night for Kaplanis.
Yeah.
He was lined up on the left, and he ran the shallow cross. We talked about Dante Clark running that shallow cross route. This time it was GlenOak's turn and Kaplanis to run that, and he caught it on the move. And he has the ball inside the 10.
GlenOak takes a timeout. So it's 3rd down and 3, and the ball is near the 9.
Jamel Hall, 18 of 24, 301 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. After where he started this game, you can't hardly believe it.
No.
Snell, 160 yards on the ground. Saunders, 171 yards receiving. Patterson, 81 yards receiving.
I mean, if you're just tuning in, if you had been with us earlier, GlenOak went, what, a quarter and a half with virtually nothing.
I think they only run the ball 4 plays, and 2 of those plays were interceptions.
And they got a short pass and a long run for, what, 80 yards or something, or 70 yards? And they're right back in it. They were down 14-0 at the time. This is Snell, and the pile is moving a little bit now. Progress is stopped. He's going to get a yard to the 8. So it's 4th down, and we've got another GlenOak timeout here. I want to thank one of our newer sponsors this season, Rutan Athletic Club and Paradise Sports Performance. If you're looking to get stronger, move better, and perform at your best, check it out. The Rutan Athletic Club and Paradise Sports Performance have you covered. From adult fitness and personal training to speed, strength, and athletic development for young athletes, there's something for everyone. Train local, train with purpose, get results. Visit Rutan Athletic Club and Paradise Sports Performance in North Canton and see what you're capable of. RutanAthleticClub.com, that's RutanAthleticClub.com, or call 330-470-0191. 330-470-0191. Rutan Athletic Club and Paradise Sports Performance.
GlenOak now in do or die mode. Certainly they have to score a touchdown, but first things first, they need to at least pick up a couple of yards for a first down.
4th and 2 at the 8. Give to Snell. Snell dives forward. Did he get it? I don't think so. And what a play by the defensive lineman that time, Jackson Kreiner. We've called his name a lot.
We have. Number 81 out there for Dover playing on that defensive line. 6'4", 205-pound senior.
Did they give him the first down? No. He did not get enough. He's a yard short. I was waiting for the spot there, and then I was watching the marker on the far side.
Yeah, I was too. Initially, I did not think that he was close to picking up the first down, but it might have been a little bit closer than what I thought. Our vantage point is not real great here on the far side of the press box, but you know, that should pretty much do it. GlenOak has 1 timeout. There's 1:47 on the clock. Dover can't quite take knees, but 1 first down, and then this ball game's over.
Yeah. Dover comes out.
Coming out in the diesel package here.
Right. McGarry is in the front of that diesel look.
Freddie Hernandez Kalel's in the middle.
And then Murray behind him, and they'll give it to Murray. And Murray takes it to the 10. Looks like he's going to get 3. Looks like Coach Dennison is not going to use that last time out.
Not yet anyway. GlenOak boys still playing hard out there on defense, and you know, there's a lot to be proud of. I think if you're Coach Dennison and staff of the way GlenOak played here tonight, you take away a few penalties and a couple other mistakes, and this is a completely different ball game. It was close enough as is, even with all the mistakes.
And you come out, you're on the road, you have a sophomore quarterback, and you fall behind 14-0. He throws 2 picks to set that up, and they came back and tied it and fought hard.
Almost took the lead. Actually, you can't say they took the lead, but they did. But the penalty nullified the touchdown. They were going to go up 21-14 there in the third quarter, and they had all the momentum, and that penalty kind of killed that. And the very next play, Dover hit Cohen Murray down the middle with a really nice pass, and ever since then it's kind of been Dover's momentum up until all the way till the end of the game.
That is going to do it, and both of these teams should feel pretty good about themselves. Dover is going to put one in the win column as the final seconds are ticking away. And our final score here tonight on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard, Dover 36, GlenOak 21. Stick around. Coming up next, it's our wrap-up show here on Big Time Sports.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
You can recover so much faster in the comfort of your own home. It's good to be.
It's not easy caring for an aging parent. At Ember Complete Home Healthcare in Uriksville, we can help you full-time or just a few hours a week. We can develop a customized care plan. Call 740-922-6888 or learn more at embercomplete.com.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence. Your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at Atkins Roof Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Back here at Dover's Crater Stadium, our final score on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. Dover wins their home opener, knocking off GlenOak 36-21 tonight here on Big Time Sports. As we welcome you into the Altman Hospital wrap-up show. Dave Sheets along with Greg Williams, statistician Bob Alfalder, who we kept busy tonight. A lot of scoring, a lot of big plays, and Dover comes away with a win.
Yeah, at first it didn't seem like it was going to be that way. It was kind of a defensive struggle, and then all of a sudden you had all these big plays made by both teams. It was really entertaining opening night here for us.
All right, let's take a look at some of the team numbers here as we continue with the Altman Hospital wrap-up show.
Yeah, so we ended up with some bigger numbers. I mean, GlenOak couldn't get it going on the ground. All of a sudden, number 3, Leland Snell, ends up with 163 yards rushing, and GlenOak with 217 yards total. Dover, they couldn't get the ball, moving on the ground either, but Weber came up with a couple of big runs to push their total up to 131. Both quarterbacks had nice nights, but they both threw 2 interceptions. But besides the interceptions, Hall had 18 completions for 301 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Dieter Weber had 17 completions for 271 yards and 2 touchdowns. The first downs were pretty even, but the one thing that sticks out, I think, above anything else on the stat sheet here are the penalties.
Yep.
I mean, GlenOak, 18 penalties, and a lot of them just killed their drives, and one of them took a touchdown away from them that would have put them ahead. So 18 penalties for 120 yards. That's something that GlenOak is going to have to clean up here this year.
All right, it is time now to announce our Clars XL screen printing player of the game. And, Greg, that was no easy task. We kind of went back and forth. So many worthy candidates here tonight. But let's see who we came up with.
We came up with number 1, the junior, Dante Clark.
Yeah.
And we're going to see one of the many spectacular plays that he made here. He had 8 catches for 143 yards. And this touchdown here, you're going to see a spin move right about there. He had a fantastic 2-point conversion that he made as the holder on a bad snap. He played defense. He made a lot of nice plays there. And he had that 2-point conversion. So, all around great game by Dante Clark. It was sure fun watching this game tonight. Particularly, it was fun watching Dante Clark make big plays.
Congratulations to Dante Clark, our player of the game, brought to you by Clars XL Screen Printing. Next week, we'll be at New Philadelphia as the Quakers play host to West Branch. I want to thank our crew tonight. Did an outstanding job here. And that's going to do it for our Altman Hospital wrap-up show. There you see the final score on the Wayne Garage Store scoreboard. It's Dover 36, GlenOak 21. Thanks for watching our season opener tonight here on Big Time Sports.
They line up by the thousands, each one suffering with a story that breaks your heart. Like Rivette, who needed help because every step brought her pain. Their only hope is a ship unlike any other, Mercy Ships, the largest floating civilian hospital in the world, to bring free surgeries and care for people who have no other hope. Only 62 cents a day, $19 a month, will help provide urgently needed surgery for the world's forgotten poor. If you have ever wondered, how can I, just one person, make a difference? This is your answer. So many are still suffering, so don't wait. Call
888-288-0884.
Or donate now at mercyships.org. That's
888-288-0884.
Sitting for hours can be unhealthy. Your muscles get tight, your joints become stiff, and it's bad for your circulation. People with sedentary lifestyles often sit for hours without moving. This can cause your legs and feet to feel stiff and achy. Dr. Ho offers a unique solution that transforms sitting into a healthier, more active experience. Now you can start moving in a low-impact way with Dr. Ho's Motion Sizer.
The Motion Sizer is a passive motion exercise machine with all the features for comfort. Look, it's got 10 speed, okay? At low speed, it mimics like walking. At high speed, it becomes a high-frequency massager for your legs and feet. And it's got 5 levels of heat. Woo! That heat feels so good. It all works together to lubricate the foot, ankle, knee, and hip joint. And it activates the muscle to support circulation, loosen up the muscle to help to refresh and recover your legs and feet. It just feels good.
The Motion Sizer is the only device on the market that combines passive motion exercise with high-frequency vibrational massage and soothing heat to rejuvenate your legs and feet all while you sit. You can feel the deep vibrations, shaking and loosening the muscles and joints in your legs and feet. Plus, this non-weight-bearing, low-impact exercise is not straining and can be enjoyed by adults of all ages and fitness levels. Call or go online now to get an incredible offer on the Motion Sizer. Order now and we'll upgrade your order so you get the Advanced Motion Sizer Fit model, complete with 2 attachable exercise bands. You can keep your upper body fit with low-impact resistance band exercises. Keep fit while you sit. Plus, you'll get it all with free shipping and our 100-day money-back guarantee.
I would recommend the Motion Sizer because it's worked for me.
It was an incredible feeling. It felt so good.
It really loosens things up and just so relaxing.
Motion Sizer has changed my quality of life.
Call or go online right now to take advantage of this incredible offer.
Look, mold like this could be hiding in your house.
But now there's a simple spray that dissolves mold on contact.
This is Alien Power, the new multi-purpose stain remover with out-of-this-world results.
Just fill the bottle with water, add in our potent formula, then spray.
And watch Alien Power lift the mold away. This is an advanced formulation that breaks down the molecular structure of mold, so it dissolves on contact.
Now eliminating mildew in the bathroom is a breeze.
Even use it outside, so mold and mildew have nowhere to hide.
Check out the difference.
It can cost over $1,000 for a professional treatment, but get Alien Power today with 2 power packets and a spray bottle
for just $29.99.
Act right now
and get a second set for 50% off. Plus, we'll even ship it to you free.
This is a TV-only offer, so don't miss out. Call or click now.
Call 1-800-371-6045 or go to buyalienpower.com. So call 1-800-371-6045 or go online to buyalienpower.com.
On February 19, 2007, my Humvee was hit by a roadside bomb. I feel like I should have died on the battlefield, but I'm here. I feel like God's given me an opportunity to grow as an individual and have another lease on life. The Coalition Pursuit America's Heroes is the leading nonprofit that is helping veterans across this nation. They've already saved countless lives, and they can save countless more lives. We need your help.
Visit saluteheroes.org to learn more.
Give me a hand with this ammo. Put that stuff over there. Watch your fire, boys, and lead those planes.